It's Research Week at IUP. I'm here at the Graduate Scholars Forum. We're going to talk to some students about their research. I'm here with Matthew at the Graduate Scholars Forum. Matthew, can you tell me a little bit about your research?
Sure. What we did is we were looking at circadian rhythms and a behavioral aspect of them. A circadian rhythm is a natural cycle that's found in the body. They usually around 24 hours due to the cycle of the sun. What we looked at was other cues that could alter it, such as social interaction, and in this case, social interaction with aggression. What we found throughout it was that mice that were housed dominant versus dominant led to a much higher increased response to a light pulse than those that were housed individually.
And I have to ask, what was your favorite part of doing this?
Just working with the mice, it was fun to have a mammal that would respond to you, and dealing with cleaning the cages was one of my least favorite, but it was fun to have an actual, as opposed to just a petri dish.
John, can you tell me a little bit about your research?
My research is about using potato peels as a potential source of bioethanol. Like, this is our future energy.
And why did you choose this as your research topic?
I was trying to get to see if we can recycle waste product to the waste product to something we use in our environment.
IUP working to solve the energy crisis.
Yes, exactly.
Why did you choose this topic?
Well, it's really interesting is that most of the studies that we have in the field since the 1990s, most of the studies, they treat students as a group, which from my perspective, I believe, no, we should actually treat students as separate individuals. There are no research in the field. So that's, makes it a little bit challenging, which is, this is what I'm seeking in order to just talk about something, write about something that people actually need.
Bianca, can you tell me a little bit about your research?
Sure, absolutely. I'm looking at delinquency in American and immigrant youth, and just wanting to see if the offending of immigrants is more or less than that of Americans. In my particular research, I found that those who come from North American countries, not including the United States, but places like Canada, and then those who come from Asian countries, do offend less than Americans. So I thought that was particularly interesting. That was a very fascinating result for me, and I was quite interested in that. And I want to take that further, that particular aspect of the research.
Casey, can you tell me a little bit about the research you're proposing?
Yes, this is focused on zero tolerance policies in schools, and especially the ones in Indiana County School District. I actually have a son that's in one of the schools, and he is 7 years old, which after Sandy Hook in 2012 happened, there have been a lot of recent cases where they have been extreme, where, for example, the 7-year-old was suspended from school for making a Pop-Tart gun. And I just feel like my son is 7, and I'm like, these are something that could really be impacting my own children. So how can this perceptions and how can we change these kind of behaviors and the extreme punishments for children?
So Brian, can you tell me a little bit about your research?
Yeah, our research was conducted on the Powder Mill Nature Reserve. The Powder Mill Nature Reserve was donated by the Carnegie Museum of Natural History. The study itself was on locating potential vernal pools within the nature reserve. Vernal pools are areas of ponding that hold water for only a certain portion of the year. The significance of vernal pools is that developers will build new developments over top of vernal pools without even realizing that there are habitats that are crucial for a species survival. I've always been interested with habitat preservation. I've always been interested in spatial sciences, so it was a good opportunity to be responsible for possibly saving a species.
It's very rewarding, I imagine.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And what was your favorite part of conducting your research?
The program that we use for conducting the analysis is called ArcGIS. It's a software that allows you to take these variables and manipulate them to get exactly what you need. And I love working with that software, so that was nice.
Well, thank you very much, Brian.
Thank you.